Boxingego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. 1.
This is what boxing is all about. You got a racist, shit-talking Irish white guy versus a shit-talking, women-abusing black guy. This is going to be fantastic. Let me be real clear that I don't support abuse against women in any way, shape, or form. Make sure you quote me on that Huffington Post, you hipster fucks you. And Conor McGregor, your old Irish racist ways are spewing out of you. You called Mayweather boy, and you said he looked like a breakdancer, and we're just 2 days into the promotions. Some people have said to me, Rapaport, you're rooting for a guy who's abused women? How could you do that? And my answer to that is Conor McGregor giving any of his purse to abused women's shelters? No, he's fucking not. So that being said, when Mayweather fights McGregor, I'm rooting for boxing. I'm going for Aaron Pryor, Adrien Broner, Rocky Marciano, and Joe Frazier, and I hope Mayweather kicks his fucking ass in a boxing match.
What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. Shout out to all the people holding it down with the super chats, the donations, the Patreon patrons. I promise you, I'm working. And it don't stop. I had to make this video. Shout out to Michael Rapaport, American actor. You've seen the clip at the beginning. He's really been going off. Now, I posted something he tweeted out. This is his verified account. He has a very popular podcast. He's been in several movies. Copland. He was in the Friday movie, the second one. And this is what he says. When McGregor is cocky, arrogant, and disrespectful, it's deemed fun and playful. When black athletes do the same, it's obnoxious and classless. Fuck out of here, right? Guess what? Some people, because you look at this picture, you'd be like, oh, he's black. It's just another blackie, man. Just another black person moaning. Guess what? Michael Rapaport is actually a Jewish actor. This is him right here. I'll try to find another picture. This is not him. Let's go. This is him right there. He's a Jewish actor, right? And there's another picture. You guys might remember him from those movies that I talked about. And we're going to get into this. Now, let me just throw this out here. Some people, when topics like this come up, oh man, just get back to boxing. No, if you don't like it, don't watch it. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to talk about what I want on my channel. And half of y'all are fake anyway because you click on the video. If you didn't want to talk about race, why are you coming on the video just to tell me, oh yeah, man, get back to boxing? So you see my caption. And this is coming from a non-black Jewish actor who subsequently played a racist skinhead in a movie, LOL. If you guys remember the movie Higher Learning, he was Remy, the guy that he was like an oddball introvert or something in the college, and he ended up in the movie, started shooting up the school. And I said, he also played a white hip-hop loving teen who falls in love with the black woman in the movie Zebrahead. Told you I'm a big movie buff. So he's actually tackled issues of race in movies. John Singleton, Higher Learning, and then also the movie Zebrahead. Both classics from the 90s, if you guys know movies. And I said, Michael Rapaport dropping facts on these double standards here in America. Y'all boys getting killed this year. I told y'all in January it was going to be a problem. You know what I mean? This is no longer just, oh yeah, black people are complaining. Oh, it's just Flomos and Floyd lovers, man. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. What he's saying here is what I've been saying. But it's good to hear people from all walks of life actually stand for something and speak up. And he notices it. And the thing is, a lot of you guys notice it too. But all of a sudden, you don't want to admit to it. What he's saying is 100% provable. You have a guy who is a foreigner. And I say foreigner because he's not from America initially. Just like Golovkin or Pacquiao, Kovalev, all these different fighters, Lomachenko. A lot of these fighters come from other regions, no problem. Make a name for themselves, make good money, no hate. There's not a problem. You take the US dollar, you had the grit and the right team and the hunger to get where you got in this world through fighting sports. I have no beef with that. Conor McGregor, people are fucking with him, that's cool. But the thing is, what happens is Americans don't want to, a lot of them, they are quick to support other people, and they trash their own American champions. And a lot of them are African American. And you see this in Michael Rapaport's tweet. McGregor is cocky and arrogant and disrespectful, but then they say it's fun and playful. But when black athletes do it, all of a sudden it's obnoxious and classless. Look at it. Just look at the signs. Look at the trash talking African American fighter, black fighters in boxing. Adrien Broner. Oh, I can't. I hope this guy gets knocked out. I hope Mikey Garcia knocks him out. I'm so glad Chino beat his ass. You know what I mean? Floyd Mayweather. Why don't you like him? Oh, he trash talks too much. Conor's doing the same thing. Conor actually stole pretty much the blueprint from Floyd on how to do this and be the villain and all this, and he's been doing that, right? So it's crazy. I told y'all in January it's gonna be a bad year, and you can't stop this message. Oh no, man, get back to boxing. You go, nope, we gonna talk about this, we gonna get this out, you know what I mean? And I told you the movement is getting too big. You said don't start a war unless I got my money right. Well, I got my money right. But major props to American actor Michael Rapaport. Followed his career. He has some sleeper roles too. He was in like the Arnold Schwarzenegger, I think The Sixth Day and Copland, but he's going in, and I respect the hell out of him for that. And this is a guy who is a Jewish actor, and he doesn't have to stand up for the culture, but he sees it, and like a real one, he has a backbone, and he doesn't mind saying this. And he says, is this term race baiting new? It feels like a hipster elite term made up by male feminists. Can someone explain when this term was invented? That's what I'm saying. This is how they try to box you in. They try to create this paradox where if you see the shit, you got to pretend you don't see the shit. You know what I mean? It's like being in the store and one of your boys is stealing. You're not going to rat them out. So you just act like they didn't see. Or like, not even one of your boys. That's not a good example. Let's say someone you went to school with and they're not necessarily part of your clique, but you see them stealing, but you know that you know them. You know what I mean, to some capacity, acquaintance or whatever, then you just turn away. I'm like, oh, I didn't see nothing. You know what I mean? And this whole race, oh yeah, this is a clickbait, race bait channel. But no one's disproving these issues. Nobody's saying, hey, absolutely, there is no race involvement in boxing. And you can't, because you go to look at this Mayweather-McGregor, and this happens to be the biggest fight. You see it everywhere. You see people calling people names and racial slurs and whatnot. Michael Rapaport said he's foreign, he's Irish, he's from another country, but he knows all Biggie's lyrics. This is Conor on race right now.
A lot of media seem to be saying I'm against black people. That's absolutely fucking ridiculous. Do they not know I'm half black?
And I already did a video about this, but you guys can check that out. But that's what I'm saying. People always make excuses. Oh, Kovalev, he didn't mean the monkey thing. He doesn't know. He doesn't understand. Rapaport's going in. He said the real notorious one is from Brooklyn. Bozo Conor doesn't even have an original nickname. And then he tagged Conor McGregor. And I know some of you guys, I know how the game works. Listen to Conor call the black boxers in Rocky 3 dancing monkeys, right? And this is the thing, the movement is too big. Real recognizes real, and that's just what it is. So you guys are running out of time, man. You guys are running out of time, running out of space. People don't want to address these issues. You're going to have no choice but to address them. And just look at the media. Look at how people, I see by the headlines they write, Floyd Mayweather throwing ones, and Floyd is, he's can't read. But then they're not going to talk about these issues. They're not going to talk about this stuff. And Michael Rapaport. Some people seem to be confused about the term quote unquote boy in certain situations. So I want you to clarify things ASAP. And he's making a new challenge, the hashtag boy challenge. And he says, anyone confused about the use of the word boy from a white man referring to a black man, please go out and try it yourself. Just film it for me and I'd be happy to post your videos on my page here. That's what I'm saying. Michael Rapaport is a real life G for all of this, man. Because people want to play dumb and play charades and act naive. Oh, I don't get it. Why? He's telling you. The boy challenge. Go to fucking Baltimore. Come out here to Oakland and all the dreadheads. You know what I'm saying? Come to seminary, go to Philly, right? Go to New York, go to LA, and go to areas where there's a lot of African American and be like, yeah, come here, boy, dance for me, boy. See how they treat you. And film it, like he's saying. You know what I mean? But again, people want to mask it, and I'm glad people are feeling uncomfortable because these situations need to come up. And I've said it for the longest. When certain fighters trash talk, like Broner or Floyd, like Rapaport is saying, it gets condemned. Like, oh man, Mayweather, he's so ghetto. He's ghetto, man. You know what I mean? Crazy. But it's good to see actual people from America, from all walks of life, going for the American. That's the other thing. People are so afraid because it's so socially acceptable to not root for the American champions. Like, people want, Terrence Crawford. I guarantee you, if Terrence Crawford were to fight Pacquiao, if Pacquiao wasn't afraid of him, people would be rooting for Pacquiao. Americans, like a lot of them. And it's cool. I'm not saying you have to, in every situation, root for the American, but what Americans do you like? You know what I mean? It seems like some of the people who have known issues, like where it seems like they do a lot of sketch shit, the only African American or American fighters that I ever see them like are people who are dead, like Muhammad Ali, rest in peace, or people who are no longer competing, like Mike Tyson, stuff like that. Out of all this crop of talented American champions, well, you don't have no favorites. You only like Ray Robinson and people who are deceased. That's suspect to me. And this fight with Mayweather McGregor has clearly brought in a racial element. And I don't care who's mad. Oh, I'm unsubscribing. You know how many fucking followers I have? I don't care. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to sound like stun on nobody, but this is bigger than that. And I'm always going to be a person of virtue and character. So when it was something, when I believe in it, I'm going to stand up for it. So if people hear video like this and they say, you know what, I'm not following him, I don't care, because for every one person that does that, there's 3 that respect the message and respect whether you're black, white, Mexican, or whatever. They respect somebody standing up for something that's true, that needs to be addressed. And I don't care if you want to pick Conor McGregor to win. Let's get back to boxing. Break it down. What is Conor going to do? How is he going to beat him? What skill? Not this racist dance monkeys. And you see people going crazy. Even if, let's say Conor McGregor didn't mean those terms in a racist fashion, but there's people who are actually now running with it, who are actually being racist. Yeah, dance for me, Floyd boy. Yeah, you jigaboo. Yeah, come on, Sambo. You know what I mean? And people are loving it. Just like when Donald Trump says a lot of, let's ban Muslims and we'll build a wall no matter what. The people who are actually racist, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people think that Trump might be racist, but it doesn't matter, because even though people who are actually racist, like who are not hiding, they like that. They're good with that. Yeah, keep telling them, Donnie boy. Yeah, you're my guy, Don. Tell him how it is. But we're gonna keep working. We're gonna keep adjusting it. If you don't like the rant, like I said, don't click on the videos. Unsubscribe. I really don't care. Shout out to a real one, Michael Rapaport, giving his perspective from the Jewish experience. And honestly, all these race issues, if someone brings it up, you shouldn't have. Why would you have a problem with it unless you could disprove it and you know it's some bullshit? All this, this is clickbait, this is race bait, right? Okay, but you disprove it. Tell me, I dare somebody. I'll bet a stack right now. Tell me that there aren't a lot of people who are bringing up race in the scheme of Mayweather versus McGregor with this particular fight, and I can show you the contrary. I can go to Showtime Boxing, UFC, and read comments that have nothing to do with the fight itself. Yeah, dance boy, you little monkey. All monkeys can't read, and all kinds of crazy stuff like that. So yeah, I hope you guys feel uncomfortable, because that's how people feel when they're oppressed. They feel uncomfortable. So we need to bring spotlight. So I just really appreciate Michael Rapaport for standing up. He didn't have to do that. And again, if more people were like Michael Rapaport from outside of the community that it directly affects, then we can probably get somewhere with this. You know what I mean? Because you'd be like, oh damn, Justin Timberlake, Michael Rapaport, they even notice it. They see it. You know what I'm saying? Justin Timberlake's backup dancers dealt with racism, and he's seen it firsthand, so he knows. You know what I mean? And if more people did that, then we could actually get somewhere. But it's the people who want to sweep it on the rug and, oh man, this is clickbait. You're just race baiting. but you're not proving it wrong. That's my challenge. And also do the Michael Rapaport challenge, where you start calling people boy. Go to the hood and do that and see how that turns out. But make sure you film it. Let me know what you guys think. That is the thought. Mayweather McGregor has brought out a race element. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Shout out to a real one, Rapaport. Make sure you share the video, like the video as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video, it's Ego signing off.